A friend who wants your life does not always look dangerous at first. She may remember the details. She may step into the quiet places where trust usually grows. In The Last Mrs. Parrish by Liv Constantine, that kind of closeness becomes the threat. Amber Patterson is not just drawn to Daphne Parrish's world. She wants the husband, the status, the money, and the place Daphne holds inside it. The question is not whether envy can be ugly, but how polite it can look before anyone notices. The Last Mrs. Parrish begins with Amber Patterson, a woman who is tired of feeling invisible, tired of blending into the background. While other women seem to move through life with beauty, money, confidence, and power in her mind, she was not made to stand outside that world. She was made to belong inside it. Daphne Parrish appears to have everything Amber wants. She is beautiful, admired, wealthy, and married to Jackson Parrish, a powerful real estate mogul. In the exclusive town of Bishop's Harbor, Connecticut, Daphne and Jackson look like the kind of couple people admire from a distance. Their marriage seems golden and close to anyone who was not born into it. Amber does not see Daphne's life. The story becomes dangerous. Amber's envy is not passive. It does not stay hidden in quiet resentment. It turns into a plan. Plenty of thrillers begin with jealousy, but The Last Mrs. Parrish makes the feeling more intimate. Amber does not attack Daphne from the outside. She moves toward her carefully. She studies the opening. The fastest way into someone's life is not always force. Sometimes it is sympathy. Daphne's compassion becomes the doorway. Amber uses friendship to get close. She enters through attention, shared confidence, emotional access, and trust. She is no longer just watching the Parrish world from the outside. Inside the home, the family rhythm, the private space where people lower their guard, strangers who want your life are frightening. Friends who want your life are worse. Does not feel casual. It feels focused, patient, and hungry. She wants proximity, information, access to understand Daphne's life well enough to move through it. The danger does not arrive with a scream, a chase, or a broken window. It arrives as good manners, a kind face, careful attention. Someone who seems to listen at exactly the right moment. Inside a social world built on image, the most dangerous person may not look like an enemy. She may look like comfort. Bishop's Harbor gives the story the right kind of pressure. Money and reputation matters there. To Amber, Daphne's life is not just beautiful. It is symbolic. Amber does not want admiration. She wants possession. That moral discomfort is where the book gets its power. Amber is not driven by simple jealousy. Her resentment has structure. Her ambition has direction. She believes she deserves the life she sees in front of her, and that belief makes every move feel colder. Daphne becomes more than a woman Amber envies. Daphne becomes the obstacle. She wants your husband and your life, Not one piece of it, not a small advantage, the whole world around you. The friendship angle makes everything worse because it turns trust into a weapon. Daphne is known for compassion and caring. In a safer story, those qualities would create connection. Here, they create the opening Amber needs. The Last Mrs. Parrish is not a traditional detective mystery. Its suspense is psychological. The question is not only what Amber wants. It is how far she is willing to go once she gets close enough to reach it. Jackson Parrish adds another layer of tension. He represents power, security, status, and the life Amber is moving toward. His presence raises the stakes because Amber is not only trying to enter Daphne's social world, she is moving closer to the marriage itself. Perfect domestic settings work so well in thrillers because perfection creates pressure. Polished homes make secrets feel sharper. Golden couples make every crack more interesting. Amber's plan also carries risk. The official premise makes it clear that her past holds dark secrets and lies. Someone trying to control the present cannot always control what follows from before. No ending explained here. No final twist revealed. The pleasure of this book depends on entering that polished world without knowing exactly where the danger will land. For readers, the pleasure comes from unease, the false friendship, the social performance, the feeling that someone is always watching, learning, and waiting for the right moment. This book is a strong fit if you like domestic psychological thrillers about envy, marriage, hidden motives, and dangerous female dynamics. It works especially well for readers who enjoy stories where the threat is not outside the home. The story is less about solving a case from the outside and more about watching manipulation take root from within. That is why The Last Mrs. Parrish stays memorable. It takes a familiar social fear and makes it sharper. The fear that someone close to you is not really happy for you. Maybe the most unsettling part is not that Amber wants what Daphne has, or she knows exactly how to get close enough to try.